Hi everyone and welcome back to part 10 of me converting my van. Now, I think this one's going to be interesting because in this part I'm installing or attempting to install my solar panel and electrics, which as you can see is behind me. I've got a nice big solar panel at the back there. I've got the leisure battery. All my bundles of wires, controllers, switches, cables, you name it, it's here. And I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. But, as I say with everything, take things really slow. What's the worst that could go wrong? What is the worst that could go wrong? I might have to move a few wires. I might blow a fuse, I don't know. But, take it slow and give it a go. Right, now, I've got to say, first of all, right, I've got all this lot. I researched and spent hours and hours looking at electrical kits. And the more I looked, the more confused I got because I wasn't sure if it was going to be enough to do what I needed to do. And as I said, I didn't have a clue. And I came across a video online that recommended a company called Rayne Automotive. Now, I got in touch with them, told them what I wanted to do, and what you do is you go onto their website and there's a little van layout form, a customer layout form that you fill out. You use all their sort of codes, and you just label and put everything where you want it in your van. So where you're going to put, I don't know, where you're going to put your leisure battery, what connections you want, if you want it to go to a fridge, a TV, LED lights, a water pump, fridge, that sort of thing. You just put what you want, where you want it on the layout form, given the dimensions of your van, and they will custom make all your wiring and everything else complete with all the right connectors on. It's all labelled up. It's absolutely fantastic. And the help I got from Rayne Automotive, I've got to say, was pretty outstanding. In fact, it was outstanding from start to finish. Not a problem. And the price I paid, there's no point me going into prices because that's just going to confuse things because it's going to be different to me to what it is for you. And it is a custom made kit and it is everything you need. Solar panels, leisure battery, mounting kits, glands, RCD boxes, control boxes, wires, leads, switches, control, everything. It's fantastic. And like I say, everything comes labelled so you know what it is, and it's amazing. I can't fault it. I couldn't fault their service. I will leave all the details in the video description for them. But for now, let's give myself a headache. Let's crack on. Right, so to start with, I've got this Victron Energy Blue Power solar panel. Nice big solar panel. And I think, don't quote me, I might be wrong, it's 175 watt. But again, remember, you tell Rayne Automotive what you want to power, what you want to use, and they will calculate everything for you and give you the right equipment. But what I did say to them, this is what I want to use, this is what I want to power, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to be using. So work it out and then give me a little bit extra on the top. And this is what they've done. So, I think this is 175 watt, don't quote me. Solar panel. And then all the mounting brackets for the solar panel to go onto the top of the van. I think these come in either black or white. The entry gland, the entry point for the cables from the solar panel into the van. Again, all this comes in black or white. Then we got this leisure battery. I think a nice big heavy duty leisure battery and breather pipe. I think this to buy on its own is near enough a couple of £100. It's all good quality stuff that you get with these guys as well. We got this Victron Energy Smart Solar Charge Controller. Now this is also Bluetooth, so it works off your mobile phone. There's an app that you can download for this. Again, Victron Energy, really good make, good quality. We also got this pure sine wave or sin wave power inverter as well. Again, another good quality item. Then we've got this fuse box, I'm going to call it. And it comes with stickers as well, so you can label it up for pretty much everything under the sun. Then we've got this RCD unit, is it? And that comes cabled up already at the correct length, and as with all their stuff, it's labelled up, so you haven't got to worry about it. Double socket, inlet socket, single socket, chassis bond, so earth, and it comes with all the connectors on the end as well, as you can see. Really impressed with all of this stuff that they've done. Also got this switch panel, control panel, 6 switches, 12 volt socket, couple of USB ports on there. Again, already wired up, custom done, individually colour coded so you know what's what, and again, labelled up. Everything is labelled up so we can't get it wrong. Absolutely. And I've got all the connectors on the ends ready to go. That comes with a template as well, so we're not going to cock that up when we go to fit it into the kitchen unit. Also got the voltage sensitive split charge relay stuff as well. There's a split charge relay there. Again, all the connections ready, battery connections already on there, good quality, it's, you know, battery cables, again, labels, connections on the end that you need. Right, so got me lights, me 6 LED downlights, plug sockets, switches, surrounds, got this dimmer switch as well. All comes with the surrounds, double socket, single light switch. Then I've got all my custom made wiring looms. Again, all marked up and different colours as well, which helps. So I know that's my dimmer switch. I know these are for my LEDs. Light switches, fuse box. I know where it's all going because it's all labelled up. One for a fridge. Diesel heater. Leisure battery wires, cables, solar panel cables. All labelled. All with the right connections on. Got me socket and leads for electric hookup if I go on a campsite. Really handy, that's going to be useful. Literally everything. They even chucked in this safety RCD work power adapter as well, which I thought was really good. Saved me blowing anything. And as well, on their website, there's installation instructions for you to either view or download for everything they sell, from individual items to the complete kits. And what I've done, I've simply printed off, I'll show you, I've printed off some of the stuff that I think I'm going to get stuck on, just for reference really. All wiring diagrams, one there for the split charge relay system, how to wire it up, one for the solar control panel charger thingy majiggy. It's all there. It's all good stuff. All really good stuff. Really impressed. By the way, I'm not being sponsored by them. I'm not being paid any money by them or received any discounts for any of the stuff that I've bought. I just think when someone does really well and exceeds your expectations, then they deserve a good shout, because everyone in this world these days is only too quick to complain, and not enough people say good things about people or places or businesses or something or stuff like that, you know. Everyone's happy to moan, but I just think they deserve a good shout. So Rayne Automotive, thank you very much. Now, enough waffle, let's start this nightmare and let's try and fit it. See you in the van. Right, so the first step for me now is I want to attach the feet or the mounting brackets to the solar panel. So what I've done, I have covered the top of the solar panel with some cardboard just to stop it absorbing any sun and charging before it's on and ready to go. Whether that's right or not, I don't know, but that's what I've done. So yeah, attaching the solar panel to these brackets, all I've done really is put it on the floor, put the brackets where I want them to go, pushed it up against the wall, and then I'm just going to drill some holes in all of the brackets and attach the feet. So first thing is to drill some pilot holes. So now I've turned the solar panel around so I can get good access to these corners, because that was down that end just now. So now I'm just going to drill some holes, drill the pilot holes a little bit bigger to fit the nuts and bolts. Be careful though, don't want to damage the panel. Right, so now for the brackets. So we've already got the pilot holes, don't know if you can see that, there you go. So I'm just going to make them a little bit bigger. I should have used my workbench really, because I have got one, but that's them done. Right, so we need to put this together now. So what I've done, how I'm going to fix these to the solar panel is, I've been to B&Q, but I'll pick and mix big bag of different nuts and washers and bolts and all sorts. So I've got the right size washers that I need and nuts and bolts. These nuts are from Toolstation. They were really cheap. Basically, they are the lock nuts that you can buy. So I know that they're going to have a good grip and not come undone. And also from Toolstation, these were really cheap. I'll put the prices up for them anyway on the video description. But these are rubber washers. 100 and pack of 120, all different sizes, and I just thought it'd be really useful. And what I'm going to do is take my bolt, get a rubber washer, thread that over, so you got this. And then thread that through there, and then as you're tying it up, that rubber washer will give this bracket a bit of protection. It is plastic, I know it's quite tough and durable, but it will just save cracking the bracket, I thought, I hope. And then obviously that'll go through the solar panel, and I can just bolt it up from underneath using the locking nuts. And then I know it's nice and secure, it's not going to go anywhere. And I'm going to use a mixture of nuts and bolts and this Sikaflex 522. Now the 522 is a newer version of the 512. So yeah, I've just bought this off Amazon again. Price, description, links, etc. will all be in the video description. Right, so I'm just going to put it together temporarily. I'm not going to use any Sikaflex yet or locking nuts or anything like that. I'll still use the rubber washers there, but for now I'm just going to put it temporarily together. Temporarily together, or is it together temporarily? Anyway, I'm going to do this and I'll see you in a minute. Right, so I've got all the brackets on. I've done them at a finger tight. The reason I've done that is just to make sure that they sit right and they do up okay, and everything's hunky-dory. So now I'm going to take them all back off again, and then Sikaflex them, and then put them back on nice and tight. Right, so I will show you what I'm going to do with one of them. Make sure it's completely clean and dry. I have degreased these as well. Right, so take the Sikaflex and put a bead along the bottom and the side. Come there. There you go. One on the bottom, one on the side. Do you need to do nuts and bolts and this? Probably not. But if I don't, I'll lay awake in bed at night thinking, I should have done this, I should have done that. So I'll just do it anyway. And then push it in. Push the nut and bolts in. It's going to squidge out. It's going to go everywhere. It is quite firm to get it to line back up again because you've got that on there. But hey ho. There you go. Now just do the bolts up, the nuts up. This isn't at all awkward, is it? And this is one of the reasons I wanted to do it in here instead of out there in all weathers. Right, that's that one corner on. What I'm going to do, probably didn't need so much Sikaflex, but hey ho. Just going to clean off the excess. Again, no one's going to see it, I know, but again, I'll know it's there. I'll know it's not right. Sleepless nights. Right, so that's all on there, all nice and secure. Nuts and bolts, rubber washers, Sikaflex 522. Right, so it's been a few days. I've got all the brackets on. They're all bolted and sealed on with Sikaflex, completely dry. Now, I've come out now, I've put the solar panel on the roof. And what I've done is I've marked each end where the middle of the solar panel is and also the middle of the roof, and just lined them up. Once I was happy that it's lined up and it's going to sit, it is where I want it to sit, then I've just marked with a pen as well around each of the bases. Right, so I've taken the solar panel away now, and where all the markings are, I've keyed up slightly where the bottom of the brackets, the feet of the brackets are going to sit, just to make sure it gets a nice area to stick to when I put the Sikaflex on. Right, so I've now secured the solar panel to the roof. I've used a mixture of Sikaflex and in the middle two of the mounting brackets I've put a nut and bolt, one on each side, just for an extra bit of safety. I've also put the cables into the gland and secured them to the roof using some clear sealant, and stuck them on top some insulation, some soundproofing I had left over just to stop the rattling. So now they're all nice and secure on the roof. The glands all sealed up as well. I've then got the cables coming down through the gland, through the roof, along the roof, and then I've put them in through a gap there, and then down through this back pillar, coming out there. Right, and I've now put a hole in the panel, in the plywood panel, to bring all the wires through. So I'm just sorting out the electrics now for the roof lights, the LED roof lights, down lights. And I've got the plugs for the LED lights just hanging down. I've marked out where they're going to be, and I've got them all hanging down in the right place, hopefully. And I've got, so all the wiring's up. I've got a wiring loom going down this side to the side panel, the rear back panel where a light switch is going to go. And then I've got a wiring loom also going down this side to this panel, this rear quarter panel on this side, but the units and all the light switches and stuff are going to be. The front two and the back two LED lights are going to work off a dimmer switch, which is going to be on that side, and the centre two is going to work off of the light switch, which is on that side. So just make sure everything's in place. And then for now I can put the roof panels back up out the way. Right, so that's all done. Put the roof panels back up temporarily because I've got to take it back down again when I carpet. But all the plugs for the LED down lights all in place, all hanging down, ready for after the carpeting I can just chuck the LED lights in place. Happy days, quite pleased with that. Right, so the leisure battery, all I've done is put the leisure battery in place, gone to B&Q, bought a strip of wood, cut some strips so that it fits nicely around the edge of the battery, and I've used a mixture of screws and no-nails to secure it to the floor. And then the strap, what you can see here is just a strap that I got from Halfords. I'll put a link in the video description for that, and I've just cut it to what size I want and screwed it to each side of the wood and just strapped it down. Right, so now it's time to start putting all my little bits and pieces on. Gonna start with this these trip switch box or fuse box or consumer unit, whatever you want to call it. On here I've got a lead for a double socket, a single socket, and the inlet socket for the hookup lead when I'm on a campsite. So that will need to go down through the floor and out of the van. So I'm going to put that there. Spirit level on there, make sure it's straight. Wire for a double socket, that can go up there out of the way for now. Cable for the single socket, that can also go there out the way. Cable for the inlet socket, that can go there out the way. And an earth wire, also called a chassis bond, can go down there. I'm only putting it up temporarily because I've got to take it all down to carpet the panels next. But if I do it now, I know it's in the right place. That's that on. Right, so next I've got the voltage sensitive relay, or the split charge system. Split charge relay, I'm going to put that here. So that's there. Then there's an earth wire, which could go there for now. This big long wire goes to the main battery, which I will do later, and that goes to the leisure battery on the positive. Put that there, and I'll connect all the wires to the leisure battery and stuff a bit later. Next I'm going to go for the solar charge controller. And I'm gonna put that about there. About there. Right, then you've got the wires coming down from the solar panel, plus and a minus. Again, everything's labelled up, tells you what it is. So PV plus, it says PV there, plus and minus. Really simple. That's them in there, and we've got some lights. Let's have a look. Now we've got leads again that go in here from the battery, from the leisure battery down here into the battery terminal connectors there. Did that just make sense what I said? I hope so. And they go in battery. Plus and minus. And that goes to the leisure battery. And then we've got the positive. And like I say, if it wasn't for the fact that this is all labelled and it tells you exactly where it's going, I wouldn't have a clue. And then that goes to the positive on the leisure battery. All them over there, out the way. So that's that one done. Right, so next I've got the inverter. Which is going to go about there roughly. Again, this is only rough. Just to make sure I've got enough wiring. That's all. In fact, I don't even need to be so fussy with the levelling because it's all got to come down again. And 2 wires again. Just go to the leisure battery plus and a minus. So you can go over there for now, out the way. And that's that done. That was really easy. Right, then we've got the battery charger. Mains battery charger. So if I'm on a campsite and I want to boost up the leisure battery, I can use this. For now, I'll probably have that there. Your mains lead can come up there out the way. And again, a plus and a minus to go to the leisure battery, which can go on later. And there you are. That's that on. Cable's long enough. That'll be going down through there. Yep, plenty. Right, so next we've got the fuse box. Where all your wiring goes for like your LED lights, fridge, etc, etc. And take that cover off, and all you do, you've got a plus and a minus. There's your minus, there's your plus. Put your straps on, your leads. For now, I'm going to put this there. Just temporarily. And then these, again, go to the leisure battery. So that will go there. That was really easy. So now I just need to connect all the cables to the leisure battery and the big long cable to the main battery. Right, so I've now got everything wired up completely. Everything's wired up to the leisure battery, everything's wired up to the main battery, everything's plugged in, and everything, like I say, is working. Now it does look a bit of a mess, but remember, I have only put it up for now just to make sure, A, to get me familiar with everything so I know where everything goes and how everything's wired in. B, to make sure I've got enough cable length, and just to check everything's working, really. So I've only got to take it all down again to carpet the panels, which is probably my fault. I've probably done it a little bit backwards, but it is what it is. So, yeah, everything's working. So what I'm going to do now, I've wired up a light switch temporarily again, just sort of hanging in place, so that will sit up there when it's carpeted. So I've put in a light switch. I've wired in 2 of the LEDs, just 2 LEDs, just put them into place for now, and we're going to see if they work. So we've got cable here for the wires. These here are your negatives, and these down here are your positive. Now on these wiring, it says exactly where it's got to go. I don't know if that's focusing, but it says fuse box 3 amp, and then a fuse box minus. So we know the green got to go to a 3 amp fuse, which is the purple ones, because it says 3 amp on there. So we'll put this in the minus. Bit fiddly, but ayo, here's what it is. Just got to be careful not to lose the little screws. Right, that's in there. Let's put that back on. Earth 3 amp. That back in. Again, looks messy, but it's only just to check everything, make sure I've got everything right in my head. Right, that's that wired. Let's give things a go. Right, so, moment of truth. Over to the light switch. Fingers crossed. Yes! We have power. We have lights. Oh my god. The amount of joy and satisfaction that has just given me, I cannot put into words, honestly. Oh, wow. I done that. Trust me, if I could do it, you could do it. Oh my god. Oh, so much joy. I can't believe it. That's quite bright as well, and that's only 2. I mean, I've got the switch here by this door so that if I'm out on a night time or something, I come back, slide open the door, just reach in, switch the light on. The back 2 and the front 2 on a dimmer switch. When I'm in the van at night, I can just have those 4 on and turn them right down, just to have a comfortable bit of lighting. But that is amazing. Off, on. Oh wow, happy days, I can't believe it. Guys, so that is it for this video. Next I got to take it all down. We live and learn. I should have carpeted first, but hey. Oh, so next video is me carpeting the panels and putting something down on the floor. Oh, actually it feels like I've done something and we're getting somewhere. Happy days. I'm so excited. Guys, that is it. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Join me for the next one, and this one's been quite long to get out actually. It's been quite a while, but the next one shouldn't be that long. A couple of weeks and we should be there. Guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Join me in the next video. Leave any comments in the comment box, but for now I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm out of here. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Yes!